Kathy Jo Fulcher coached the very first track team at Atlantic School starting in 1972 in the Down East fishing community of Atlantic, North Carolina. This interview was recorded for the Smithsonian Institute's Hometown Teams exhibit at the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum on Harkers Island.
We had no track equipment, we had no uniforms, we had nothing. They had a bunch of old, musty boys' basketball jerseys, and I got some of the parents to take them home and wash them. You know, they had their school shoes and their tennis shoes. They didn't have gym shorts, they had their blue jean cutoffs or their shorts, but we didn't care about that. We were hodgepodge. I know that you've been to Atlantic Elementary School, and right next to it is the graveyard. All the way around the graveyard, twice, is an 800-meter. I got a measuring tape and I measured it. From the front steps of the schoolhouse on the road, all the way down the back road to where Miss Daisy's house used to be, which is the last turn you can make to the right to go back through Atlantic, and back was a mile. And from the steps of the school in the road, all the way past Winston Hunter's store and all the way back around again was about 2 miles. We had no equipment, and so we went to Winston Hunter and we got, the Coca-Cola crates and we carried bottles in, put one down and one up, and it was almost the height of a low hurdle. And I set the hurdles up to teach them, just so that when they went to a track meet, they would go, oh yeah. And once you run through roots and sand, when you get on a flat track, you're like, whoa. We had no high jump pit, so Winston Hunter and Roderick donated, the bed ticking, what they call bed ticking. The kids raked the schoolyard of pine straw and took all the hard pine cones out, and we stuffed it in that. I built 2 2x4s, somebody donated to us, and I drilled the holes every inch and put wooden pegs, and we had a rope, and that was our high jump bar. We didn't do much over 3 feet because 4 feet and above falling down on that, what we had to start off with, was kind of scary. Everything I did with stuff like that was to just give them the technique so that when they went to the real thing, they weren't scared, and it wasn't seeing it for the very first time. So then we got all together. I loaded them all up and we went to our first track meet. I think we had 12 girls and 4 boys. I told them, I said, all you all have to do is just go there and enjoy yourself. I said, the hard work was already done. We've run around this graveyard until the dead are running with you. I said, the hard part's over. So we went to the first track meet, and these kids were phenomenal. Okay, we had a lot of first places. We had some second places. We had some fourth places. None of them quit. When I went home that night, I cried. I was so proud of these people because they went out of their town and out of their element and out of their comfort zone. These kids were naturals. Carol Daniels from Cedar Island, and she got on the starting line to run her race, and the girls all around her, their legs were great big and muscular, and they were built, and she had these 2 little skinny Cedar Island legs, and she ran them in the dirt. Of course, she had no stop. All she had was gun and finish line. Tommy Salter did not want to run. He just wanted to go. This county track meet, Tommy was sitting up in the bleacher, and he looked so cool and calm. I walked over to him, I said, Tommy, what did you run today? Abby Mason said, him run nothing. I said, get out there and run that race. He got first place. He just got out there and ran it and made first place. I said, seriously, Tommy? And I'll tell you, one of the best milers I had was Wendy Gale Smith. That child couldn't beat a turtle running. And she'll tell you that to this day. But she wanted to participate. I said, well, I'm going to put you in the mile. I can't do a mile. I can't run all that. I said, yes, you can. There was 15 people in that race. I'll never forget it. It was a county meet. And she had never won a badge, a button, nothing. But she'd gone every meet and she'd practiced herself to death. And I said, get in that mile and don't stop. I don't care if we're here till 10 o'clock tonight. You finish that mile. I said, you can do this. And she got in that race. And when she came across the finish line, Wendy Gill got 3rd place because of how they are raised down there, not to stop, not to give up, and they were beautiful.